Sunstrike kills. Like, to them, that was the priority. So we're going to have a stun on one side lane and a stun on the other, and we're going to make sure this Invoker gets as flat as possible, which is why I wouldn't be surprised if we see Alec, Tiny, or Sven come out for the other lane, because if they don't get these Sunstrikes going, we've seen time and time again Invoker just lose in tempo to the Spirits.
That's a good point. I will say, however, Underlord extremely effective at killing all three of those safe lane carries. So I would be a little bit scared, personally, to pick any of those. We used to always consider Underlord a massive counter to the Mika Tiny, and then that leaves the Alk and the Sven that they could potentially ban out on Spirit if they're scared of.
Yeah, it's an odd situation. They banned the Necro, which I think is also quite a good shout. Kiritich actually has a bit of an unusual carry hero pool in some ways. He plays the IO and the Necrophos. I think those are some actually his best, an unusual regional rivalry. I think that the more like deep cut heroes that a lot of other teams are not prioritizing right now, that they know, hey, we know what this guy likes. We played against him for years, whether it's in pubs or TMs in the tier 2 scene, the tier 1 scene before they were coming up. And so I think like bans like that show you're banning for the player, not just the objective.
What these teams can get their hands on. We've already spoken about how detrimental it felt putting no one, quite a stable player, on a hero like Puck that hasn't been performing. How Saksa was able to get his hands on a bounty hunter that has almost been overperforming on the main stage. And so now you wonder, how do you correct it?
Ahead in the early game, and so for me, I look at Yandex. Yes, they might be a bit weaker, but I think whenever you're such a good laning team, you can pick weaker lanes and abuse your skill to give you better matchups in the game. And I think that may be something they're trying to do here. That yes, I agree, this is a weaker 3v3. They're accepting a weaker start to the game. Maybe they think they're so good at early game that it doesn't matter.
So interesting, they banned PL and Lifestealer, and on the other side they banned Centaur and Axe. Trying to see if there's any obvious heroes. Okay, they just go back for the Tide.
Is it one of those things that running it back in this situation does make sense, and especially added that extra little bit of comfort?
I generally like Tide against almost all the Spirits because he's one of those heroes that just doesn't die to them, and he also gets a shard down the line, which is problematic for all of the Spirits.
Yeah.
Once you get the anchor put on you, you're not moving around, and all the Spirits...
This Nature's Prophet, if the Earth Spirit rolls on him, will
be that break, despite it being, in your eyes, almost a similar run back?
I mean, to be honest, I think the drafts are really even, and maybe even would give a slight edge to Vision, but Yandex has proven that they can beat this kind of lineup before, and I think that matters a lot more than you think.
All right, it does matter a lot, right? Especially the fact that we get the joy of a game number 3 here to decide who goes to the grand finals. The fact that our drafts are split 50-50, there's only one last thing to do. That's to get into it, to see who comes out on top, and to take us through that, it is OD Pixel and Pugged.
Thank you very much, Nat. Yes, getting
approach to this one. They might have less team fight in particular, but the Earth Spirit...
And one of those heroes that not everybody's playing, but when it is picked in the right situation, it pops off. When you look at Yandex against the Timber, like how good of a Timber game is this? How many answers do Yandex have if the Timber gets out of control?
It can be pretty problematic. Yes, they have the Invoker, the control, he's got some dispels, they have the damage amplification from the Undying, but overall, looking at the Timber, he's going to be off to a good start in this game because of the lane matchup. He's playing versus the Nature's Prophet, he's playing versus an Undying, so he is set up for success in this game. So I would say it's eyes unnoticed. He could potentially become out of control in this game.
This Yandex. Deep here with the smoke. Maybe see if they could catch out Satanic, but Satanic will be on the high ground, won't get caught out by this move. Does end up being the 3 bounty runes going here the way of Team Vision to start things.
And to mention, with Noticed, right, he's going to have this strong support with him as well in the lane. They're actually taking... Like 9 class maybe just wanting to TP down here. This is the, I guess this is the lane that they're going to end up setting up with here. They're going to have the Willow paired up with the Tiny, and then the Enchantress paired up with that Timbersaw to just grab one of the Treants probably and get that extra bit of control, just beat on the Undying from a distance. Interesting that they do this one. Maybe just feeling that this one is just a bit better, because both feel pretty strong, to be honest. Either the Willow or the Enchantress down there. Maybe feeling that the Willow is going to have a better time versus that Mirana. Sunstrike, it gets kicked. That the Willow is going to have a better time versus that Mirana. Sunstrike, it gets kicked.
Love it. Seeing these Earth Spirits do this against the Invoker players.
So I think every game, no one has done this versus these Invokers. He boots it. I think the other game when he was playing a Largo, it was the same thing, right? You see that Sunstrike, you kick that range creep. You don't let him get that CS. And let's see how Chira Jr. does, right? Because last game, he did have a bit of a hiccup again, but ended up recovering nicely because he's playing a hero that can play from distance. Invoker can be a bit of a difficult one like the Lina, where if you do get caught, you're playing in the front lines at times. So I'm going to be watching Chira Jr.'s positioning a lot here, playing versus No One on the Earth Spirit. And yeah, talking about the Earth Spirit, right? No One. He went from probably one of the best hero. He went from probably one of the worst
I think
mids
to one of the best.
So
I think maybe the worst to the best in
Yeah.
terms of heroes that are being consistently picked this international. Yeah, I think no doubt about that.
And the matchup in particular, right? The Earth Spirit versus the Invoker, but also versus that Nature's Prophet. This gap close, it's going to be very strong for No One. All stages of the game, really.
First few waves looking very nice here for No One.
Doxa, he's in trouble. Blood Grenade, he's going to try for the TP out. Is it enough?
He's gonna live.
Oh, wow. Picture perfect there. They try to even use the Shadow Realm. They threw it for just like the smallest amount of damage. They grabbed the tree and threw it too. They tried everything to bring him down. Heads up, TP. I thought he was dead for sure there.
This lane as well. How long does Maker go here with the avalanche onto DM or try and turn with the gush, but the Shadow Round's back up. DM, he's going down. That's going to be first blood for Satanic. Sticking around.
Another one, maybe.
The Brambles catching him. The right click, not enough to kill him. But still left so low on this bottom lane. That's going to mean that Satanic's going to have a lot of space to farm very peacefully.
And absolutely seeing the reasoning for that swap, right? I'm watching Ducalis top. Every time Watson spawns his Treants, he just takes one over, while bottom, this effective trading from the Willow is so good versus something like Mirana, and even Tide. You have this high burst damage for him early, unlike an Enchantress would. Liking this approach, actually, this little lane that they did end up going for, this little switch up, even though it's, I rarely see Ducalis get put in this 4 position. Very cool answer here. Kira.
Super low does have that final tango and a fairy fire.
So good, bro.
Gotta be careful how far he steps up. Overall, not the easiest to get the Sunstrikes in this game on these side lanes either. Nobody's going to be really low for them. The Tiny shouldn't get pressured. Neither should the Timbersaw in particular. Maybe Noticed can if they get a couple decays built onto it. But overall, this is a hard game to see Chira get set up on these Sunstrikes on these side lanes.
No one. And Chira Jr., he did sort of, you could tell he knows the limits. He was trying to bait No One in because he is ready to turn with these sort of like Cold Snap Forge Spirit plays.
Yeah, if you can get the Cold Snap Ice Wall Forge Spirit, you know that this Earth Spirit doesn't have roll, so you can get stuck inside of it, but a lot of damage coming in from No One.
Spirit.
Titanic, though, full HP, a lane where he's not going to feel any pressure playing versus this Tide Under, playing versus this Mirana. Has the stick charges, always has mana to threaten as well. Doxa, careful how much you want to trade with this Willow. They're going to pop the glyph mid lane. Chira.
They're ready for the dive. Ducalis coming in with a wraparound. Chira Jr. in a whole lot of trouble. Blood grenades down on him. He's going to get taken out by the Alpha Wolf.
Actually, a lot of damage coming in from it there with the Rabble Rouser, too.
Same time, bottom lane.
Doxa.
He walks back into the Brambles.
9 class will survive. Denied from Soxa.
Yeah, able to get over to the neutrals in time.
Now at this point, though, you can see the movements. Ducalis is like, all right, my Timbersaw is going to be chilling in the top lane. We can just go 2 points in reactive armor, and it's difficult for them to bully him. Ducalis is going to be pressuring these lanes very hard. So another reason that they probably did this lane setup is that he has easier angles to sandwich onto the mid lane, as we see there. Malady, let's see what he wants to do with these movements as well, too, since the lane is broken top. He can leave the NP alone for now.
Coming back over to the mid. Chira Jr. does have this ward down, so decent information. We'll know when Ducalis is trying these plays.
Might still try for the dive. No One is about to be level 6 with the Magnetize. They're pushing him off of the tower here. See where 9 class wants to go. He's going to join bottom, help out Satanic, bring his items, get him back up to full HP.
Can Yandex bring anyone in towards this mid to help out, or is that just not a move they want to do? They just want to sort of leave Chira Jr. to fend for himself.
They don't really have the best heroes to deal with this enchant. Oh, Malady gets hit by the second Bramble. He might just be dead
He's
here.
looking pretty dead. It'll drop the tombstone, and in fact, they're scared about running up to the high ground for him. So head up now. Trying to get the decay off, the tree hit, and the shadow
Nice.
round. That'll kill him. They'll be able to farm the tombstone on top of it, so more money for Satanic.
Oh, this early game is pretty brutal so far here. The lane's pretty much perfect from the side of Vision,
I mean, it's-
shutting down some of the greed that's there from Yandex
Yeah.
and the Invoker.
The switch-up's looking pretty big, Brain.
Yep. And noticed at some point soon, when he hits 6, Watson can't just sit in this top lane either. You're at risk of getting killed and getting dove from this Timbersaw with this type of start. Well, they're gonna have to start making moves though. We're gonna have to watch Saksa, right? He's the one that has to kind of break this map, make the movements around Chira, but Chira is so behind right now. The concern, leaving this Earth Spirit, going for the more greedy Invoker. We've seen it punished a couple times in this tournament. Notice? He's stuck.
Quite a nice little tree and block there from Watson. He does have the TP to respond to it, though, notice.
And Watson's been an absolute beast, right? This guy, I don't know how he does it. Almost seems like AI sometimes, the way he's just playing to perfection in a lot of these games. Nice little trap there from him. Hits back and forth from the two of them. Bottom.
Brambles down onto DM.
Okay.
Have enough to take him out, but still bullying him back, ensuring that Satanic is getting very little pressure applied to him.
They're looking for Wisdom Steal. It's a little late, though, so it doesn't look like they're going to be able to fully go for it here. While on the other side, Malady trying to contest Notice, but Notice has hit 6.
They want Watson. Wallace. The setup, not quite able to close the gap with the roll forward.
Notice
Notice
gets a free kill.
free kill on top of securing his own wisdom.
Malady.
Some good XP burst here for the Timbersaw.
He does instant respawn, but yeah, this early game, it feels like Vision, they have all the answers for the lanes that Yandex has tried to set up for here.
This is, I mean, where does that first move come from when you look at Yandex right now? Like,
That's a good question. I mean, it's gotta be-
hitting the 6 on the tide. What?
I guess so, right? That's probably the easiest one to see. Besides that, it is going to be the Chira Tornado Cold Snap play with an arrow, but damage is going to be lackluster from Yandex early on in this game. Watson, I don't know how much he wants to get involved. Sure, you want to on a Nature's Prophet TP in, but this is a dangerous game for the NP to TP into. He'll TP in, and a Tiny, an Earth Spirit, or a Timbersaw will be there. These are not easy targets for Watson to bring down in the early game. Very just innately tanky. All 3 cores, and just we've seen Falcons do, of course, in the past, but 3 strength cores essentially.
And honestly, it feels like any game where there's a Willow, it's always a nightmare to sort of TP in and make a play against,
It
right?
is.
Because especially once the 6 is there, that whether it be the Fear or the Bramble, so many things that can get idly thrown out your way as the next Prophet and disrupt the attempt that you tried to make when you TP in.
And there's definitely damage problems in the early game.
They should be able to get 9 class here. It will get found.
Nice grab.
Trying to scout out Watson. Watson at the back of the Malady. Getting themselves a kill on the board, Yandex.
And Chira not getting damage onto his tower, so just sticking in the mid lane, waiting to get his Meteor Hammer to try to pressure. If he can just sit mid, right? Every time the Earth Spirit makes a rotation, doesn't have to react. Try to keep getting as much as he can out of the map, just playing the lane. Watson playing in a very careful position, but no one is right on top of
They're
him.
ready to dive pretty deep here around the tier 2. Ducalis is coming in to help out. The Magnetize down on a Watson. There's no saving him, and they know it. Nobody's even bothering to TP over. Watson will die under the tier 2.
These movements from Ducalis are beautiful this game so far here. Sandwiching on the Invoker, now sandwiching on Watson, allowing no one to dive without even losing HP because he's got the creep there to tank all of the tower hits. Ooh. Bit of a DC we have coming out from no one.
This is a difficult early game for Yandex.
They have ways to come back in games always, right, with all this massive amount of team fight, but this early game, this is the first time in this series at least that Vision has the advantage out of these lanes. And with very strong heroes to pressure the map as well, too. Satanic probably going to just go for that rush of the Echo Saber into the Silver Edge this game because he's playing into the Tide. They have good ways to initiate the fights naturally already from the Earth Spirit, so he probably doesn't feel forced to go for a Blink Dagger this game.
So many ways to start plays and react to any that Yandex dare bring the way of Team Vision.
The start is very dangerous here with the way that Notice is also coming into the game. Top 2 net worth out of these lanes. And just difficult for them to kill this Timbersaw in particular. In the early
because
game. There's just not that much magical damage until the Invoker isn't online.
And it's just already a lane, right, where nobody can really go up and sit there to soak up the XP in the farm. Like, none of these heroes want to sit anywhere close to...
Bruh. So lagining.
For this Timber right now in the lane.
No, you'll have to bring just
These heroes want to sit anywhere close to this Timber right now in the lane.
no, you'll have to bring just numbers in particular. Just kill him, but you'll have to bring a lot of those numbers, and the Invoker in particular, who isn't a hero who likes to really rotate out of the mid lane too much.
They need to... Again, it just feels like they need the Ravage to make sort of a move. DM, he does have the skill point ready to drop on it. He sees a chance to make a play.
The slower, it's probably the slowest paced draft that we've seen from Yandex in
Bra, nag-lag doon pag Vulcan ako.
this series so far. Well, for Vision, maybe the fastest paced one that we've seen. Playing around this Earth Spirit, playing around ways to be able to take towers early with the Enchantress. Get a reason, by the way.
Reason?
Reason?
See, hopefully everything's all right there. Turn it off and on again. It might just sort the situation.
How much DM can do this game, right? Because DM, he also was quite a rock for the team. I think his Tidehunter, I think I said this like 5 times now, but I think his Tidehunter overall, it's been one of his best heroes in him just coming out of the lane in a good position and then having clear entry into the game to be able to get these setup Ravagers, just occupying an area where he feels unkillable. This isn't one of those games where he's unkillable. He's playing. Ruined Chiro will be there in time for it.
Still though, continue to be fully evasive. I mean, I say that he is looking towards top, Chira Jr.
They get the setup here. Nice tornado. Do they have an arrow?
They do. Into the meatball. It's not enough. He's able to tip check that low ground. The Deafening Blast will reach and take him out, though.
I mean,
so a
that's-
well-needed kill.
That's the way they got to do it. It's got to be the tornado, cold snap, arrow combos. And we do see if they bring the numbers, they will be able to bring down Notice. A nice move there from Chira. Instantly with the haste rune. I love that, right? Just runs across the map. Usually not a hero you see do these type of rotations.
Satanic. They get involved quite early here with the Echo Saber alone. 9 class. Ready to move him over towards the mid. Looks like no one's eyeing up the chance to dive Chira Jr. and wants to have the backup with him.
They want to get this mid tower. They even glyphed the wave to keep the catapult alive. Chira expected.
He's in trouble. The Brambles is there. We'll be able to put a stop to Rolling Boulder with a cold snap. But
You know-
Satanic's coming in with the wraparound. Avalanche is there to set up for the silence from no one. They take Chira Jr. down, and they'll be able to look towards his tower.
Malady also spotted by the ward. Has to immediately run away from Notice here. That was a heads-up move there from Vision. Immediately when they have the glyph, or when they have the glyph and they have the catapult wave hitting the tower, they already preemptively make the smoke move to ensure that they can get this tower. Really smart there from it. Satanic making that move over. Saksa, even though he's not Bounty Hunter, will still be able to find some of these couriers, delay some of this timing for the vessel perhaps. He's taking out that stat item. Can he get himself out of it?
He's going to try for the TP.
There's the burst.
Too much. Too much burst here from these two.
Notice.
TP out from.
They notice turning up to these fights. DM. Whoop. Whoopsie.
Little off with the combo. Will force out a Ravage from DM. He'll live, but that is the Ravage down. And with the Ravage on cooldown, that's pretty much any hope of Yandex trying to fight back gone for the next couple of minutes.
Especially around the tier 1s. Like if they're looking to defend a tower now at this point, probably not going to be the case without that Ravage. DM, he is going to commit for the wraps. So, okay. See if he can protect him versus this Timber Burst that will be coming out in the early game. Maybe feels like it's a little too hard for him to get in and apply the Mage Slayer at times. This does give him at least raw HP, which is nice too. Notice, power is claimed. His timing's going to be very fast on his Kaya Sanj. A lot of times I've seen this Timbersaw when he's struggled in this tournament, and even before this tournament, it's when you shut down his lane. This is not one of those games where his lane has been shut down. So he has this great farm, and he even has ancient stacks to go back to.
Chira Jr., another game where falling behind, I feel like we've seen a few teams do this. There's a lot of them that want to go for this approach where they just focus Chira Jr. very heavily in the early game, knowing that he's going to struggle if they keep him behind at the start.
Especially if he's playing a greedy hero, right? Invoker can get punished quite a lot here from these moves. Looking for the catch up to notice tornadoes off the mark.
Going with the TP from Watson.
Cold snap.
To the right click to the deafening blast. They don't have to hit everything right now to be able to bring Notice down. Meanwhile, in the mid, 9 class finishes off Malady. Chira Jr., despite the tough start that he's had because of how much focus they put to him in the mid, he's the one that's actually doing the most for the team right now. A couple of moves, he's managed to set up for them to actually take down Notice twice in a very difficult early game.
In a very good position to kill him too, right? Because he does go for Kaya Sanj. He's gonna go back for BKB.
And they're looking for him.
But now he does get caught.
I mean, Vision, they really know that Chira Jr., he is the one that can potentially be a threat with these setups in the early game, and they are doing everything to make sure that he doesn't find the momentum to get out of control, despite getting these small windows to make moves against Notice.
Wisdom will be 1 for 1. Yeah, the Invoker overall, right? That's why this matchup is so difficult versus the Earth Spirit. If he just gets on top of you, you're dead in most of these situations until the much later stages of the game. And now Satanic, his timings are accelerating also. He's got a Shadow Blade. Malady
Yep.
sees him, but can he run? Pop the ulti.
And the burst. Is it enough?
Surviving.
He's got backup coming from Watson.
Satanic's caught.
And Chira Jr. is there again with the cold snap to make sure the TP out will not be successful. Again, Chira Jr. continuing to do a lot here with quite a little.
And Malady with the bait, too. Very nicely done. Gets the ulti off, which means he tanks long enough to allow Chira to get the time to get there. Now they can get a tower out of it, too. Nice moves from Chira. 4K lead still for Vision, but punishing that first timing of the Tiny. As soon as he gets the Shadow Blade, that's his first death.
Promising signs from Yandex being able to make these plays despite the net worth lead and early advantage that Team Vision got across the lanes.
It takes them a lot of rotations to bring down these tanky strength cores, but at least able to get them and get Chira Jr. into an okay spot. 9 class also. Meteor will not connect onto him at all, but he's
Still gonna get him. Same sum up top. Malady. Dead again. He's
just a
suffering
sacrifice.
quite a bit. 6 deaths already here on the Undying.
He's back though. Ceaseless Dirge. He'll be able to come back and die again.
They're
In the
adding up.
meantime-
I mean, it does feel like this is the best way for Yandex to sort of get themselves back in the game, right? Chira Jr. is just going to be constantly running up
He
and
has
down
to.
the map, looking to make these plays.
Which usually isn't the case for a lot of these Invokers. It's a bit hard to do this before the boots travel. You're pretty immobile, so smart that if they can get the setup here. And maybe Malady is just going to be that bait time and time again for them to get these trade kills. For Vision, though, time to back up, farm a little more here, especially for Noticed. If he gets BKB, then he's pretty much undone. They'll have to commit. They'll have to get the chain stun before he gets the BKB off in particular. Otherwise, he will just survive in those later stages.
Heading up to this top lane, but Chira Jr., he's got the backup of DM, and they've got the Ravage. Tornado set up here from Chira. They'll threat the fear to try and push them back, but already the combo's dropped down. Ducatless gone.
And again, Chira, the one making the moves.
9 class. The Shadow Realm off, but Yandex still looking for an angle to make this fight happen. They'll drop down the tombstone. Satanic was thinking about entering it from the side. Dust gets dropped onto him. The Ravage is there, catches a few of them at the tip as well. Satanic will back away. Should be able to get out of this. Does get hit by an arrow, but they will not be tempted to chase up to the high ground. The cause, they get out, but still, I mean, again, Chira Jr.
He's being so clutch.
I don't think I've seen an Invoker that's just been sat at the bottom of the core net worth do as much as he has. You know, they really went all out to shut down his early farm, but despite being the lowest net worth core in the game, he's had the most impact in the last 5 minutes.
Satanic having a bit of difficulty entering as well, too, as we're seeing. Even though he has the Shadow Blade, walking into this lineup, they're prepared every single time, it does feel like, with these sentries, so. Don't know if he's going to go the Blink anyway, right? He's still probably just going to go BKB Harpoon, Silver Edge this game. And those BKB timings are going to be the big thing to look at for the side of Vision, since they're playing into this heavy team fight magical damage that's coming in from Yandex. And the Silver Edge is now done. Watson also needs a BKB pretty early in this game. Standard kind of build for him on the NP. Mjolnir, Lance, BKB into this heavy magic damage. Vision looking to accelerate. Ravage is on cooldown for 70 seconds. They want to punish it.
They can catch Chira. Him and Malady.
Let's shake things up.
lane siya.
Yes, indeed. They send trouble. I'll shake them to their cores. Yeah. Let's roll. Yes. Here I come. The earth moves under my feet.
Your top tower is under attack. First blood. First blood.
Denied. Moving. You feel that? Yes, indeed. Onward. Here I come. Oh, yes. Yes.
Nice one.
Yeah. Very good. No one sees an earthquake coming. Move it. Covering ground. Base and tremble. Fissure. Moves under my feet. Let's roll.
Middle tower is in the middle of an attack.
Attack.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Shakedown. I'm gonna power you.
They're thrashing
Let's
your
shake
middle
things
tower.
Tremble.
Nice.
Yes. Fissure. Forward.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Onward.
Double kill!
Go run it, man. Follow
Feel
ball.
the earth move. Let's shake things up. Missing bottom. Down we go.
Middle tower is in the middle of an attack.
Let me work. I'm under attack.
Holding close to tier 2, Chira Jr. is going to step out over towards the camps. They're going to get the setup with the fear. He'll get the Ghost Walk off. Doesn't matter. Detection's down. Chua Jr. will turn with the tornado, but 9 class will finish off the job.
They go for any type of trade here.
They've got the tombstone dropped down, but they don't have any control now.
Your top tower has fallen. What a mess.
Atay, humukka, wala sit man.
Killing spree.
Malbaog mo ni tanan.
The enemy's middle tower. It's encouragement.
Here I come. Move it.
They're slashing your middle tower.
Yes, indeed.
They're slashing your middle tower. Your middle tower is under attack.
They said
Middle tower is in the middle of an attack.
before. The earth moves under my feet. Let's roll. This. They said tremble. The earth moves. Yeah. I'm under attack. The earth moves under my feet. Yes. Chant. Quake and crack.
Atay.
Very.
Someone's bottom tower might be in trouble. Maybe check your bottom tower for a second. Dominating. Your bottom tower. Maybe check your bottom tower.
Onward. I'm not ready. Yes, indeed. Yes. Let's shake things up. Moving. Here I come. Moving. I'm the
Humukka, ning anom ni sila eh. Atay, ninilay.
yes.
Bruh, so stupid.
Move it.
passive.
Very good. Yes. Here I come. Yes, indeed. Fisher. Covering ground. Yes.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Onward. Wake with
Your middle tower is under attack.
It's not ready.
Dire fortified their structure. I wonder how they did.
Yes. Oh, yes. Moving. Fisher. Tremble. Yes. Forward chant. Yes, indeed. Shake it and take it. Here I come. It's my time. Let's shake things up. Let's shake things up. The time has come. Fisher. Covering ground. Ground power. Yes, indeed. under attack.
Radiant keeps the shot, but soon the shot is coming back.
Out without their Invoker, so they will not manage to punish Vision. Vision, look at the 2 kills.
Have to try to protect this Invoker a little better. It's not easy to do, though, of course, until they have the Shard on the Undying to be able to protect him. But he, like you said, he feels like he is everything for the team at this moment in the early game. Watson still not able to get involved much on this Nature's Prophet. His farm is very good, though. Watson, as always, making sure that he keeps up in pace, if not ahead.
Down are scanning.
Triple BKB.
What na siya sa sikon eh?
Barracks are under attack. Your bottom barracks have fallen.
Siya sa sikon sa control.
Timing, though, when Vision does have that, I'm worried for Yandex if they are not in a similar type of footing. $5K lead now for Vision. They are getting that much more out of the map. Even though, as we said, Chira, he's making the nice moves. It is only Chira making the moves for Yandex. While for Vision, it's much easier for other heroes to really look for this setup.
I mean, when are we going to see sort of the...
Your middle barracks have fallen. They're thrashing your middle tower.
Base and tremble. Ready. Onward.
Eyes up! Your top tower needs a hand. Your top tower is getting violently heckled. Your top tower is under attack.
Oh yes.
Your top tower is getting violently heckled.
Let's roll. Very good.
Eyes up! Your top tower needs a hand.
Yes.
Your top tower is getting violently heckled. Your top tower is under attack. Eyes up! Your top tower needs a hand.
Base and
Your
tremble.
top tower is fallen. Just so you're aware. I'm just trying. Your top tower is under attack.
The team smoke come out from Yandex? Is it around the shard timing for DM? You know, what would you imagine they're waiting for?
I think they can do it now. He has Blink.
They're on a bit of a time.
Yeah, I think they can do it right now. Whenever he has Blink Dagger, whenever he has Ravage, they can look for these plays.
There we go.
BKB number 1 is done already, though, so Notice does have it. If they don't get the chain stun, he will just survive. Oh, actually, 2 BKBs done. Uh-oh. So they have the response. Vision has the answers versus this Blink Ravage. This could be a pretty dangerous moment here. Yandex has to execute it perfectly.
DM got some pretty impressive Ravages last game.
He did.
Gonna have to be a good one here. They're setting up with the Moonlight, approaching in towards the mid, but 9 class, he's gonna kind of tank the initial jump. DM will now use the Ravage, but it's in a bit of an awkward spot. The rest can't really connect to him. And now Vision, they can just turn with the BKBs, take out Malady.
And they run.
Shira Junior and DM will retreat back under the tier 2. They get BKB charge out here and there, but just no one who ends up pressing his right. Yeah, Notice still able to hold on to his. But that was the Ravage play. Just a little too split up. They didn't really have any direct follow-up to that Ravage in the river.
And you could, I mean, as soon as they saw the BKBs, they're like, oh God, never mind. We got to get the hell out of here. So they tried to go for this Ravage play, but Vision very ready for it. They'll have the response BKB used, but well worth it. It's going to be coming back up in 60 seconds. Good that they are able to disengage, though. Very important for Chira that he's not getting caught in this fight. Has to be able to keep getting some of this momentum his way. He really needs this BKB timing himself, too, this game. Both him and Watson not going to have it as fast as we do see from Vision.
No, and obviously with that Ravage being used, there's a nice, comfortable window for Satanic to be able to finish his BKB before there's any chance of another fight being brought to him by Yandex. So next time round, likely going to have BKBs on all of the cores. Team Vision.
Continues to be the first time in this series where Vision in the early game, they continue to have this gold lead. They continue to have that better control of the map in particular. Notice now even starting to pressure toward that top side, because as we said, him with BKB, it feels pretty invulnerable unless they commit absolutely everything onto him.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
On the bottom lane.
Doxa does go for the Vessel this game. Feels like he wants that extra damage versus the... I mean, it's a triple strength course, right? So it does have merits to buy it, but that does mean limited extra setup for the team, because most of these Maranas, they get the Euls so they can play around and get that extra catch for the team. Now, it's, as we said, it's pretty much only reliant on Chira, and if they can get that Blink Ravage. Smoke up. Ravage still on cooldown. Magnetize is ready. Chira showing himself in the wave here with the Quas Ghost Walk.
Good turn towards him.
Very vulnerable right now. Dust will connect onto him.
They're going to see him.
He's caught.
They get the Brambles into the Fear. Malady's around, but he cannot save him.
No way to save him at all. I don't believe he has the shard still. I think it's coming out on the Courier for the Undying. Even when he does have it, unlikely he can save it in that type of position. Oh, and they get a Tombstone for free. Extra money. Wisdom, Saksa trying to go for some type of snatch here, but it was already grabbed here from Satanic. Watson, he has BKB at the ready, so can start to get more involved, but his other 2 cores, they're really starting to fall behind. And there is the answer versus those 2 cores, the triple BKB timing from Vision. It's there. Much easier ways to take the team fight. Now on the side of Vision, a Blink also finished up for Notice. See how Yandex plays around this in these next few moments. Feels hard. Quite difficult for Watson this time.
Is under attack.
Is keeping up in pace with the farm though, as he always does.
He is, but I should say only him on Yandex's side.
Dire's top tower is under
Chira
attack.
really needs to get this BKB. Until they have that BKB, I actually do not think the Yandex can take a team fight in any way. Sounds like suicide almost until they do have it finished. DM, nice little blink. He'll be able to get himself out of there. Yeah, Chira, he has to just play in these kind of crazy spots, cut the creep waves with the Ghost Walk, get to that point where he has the BKB, because they just can't take a head-on fight right now on the side of Yandex.
And which tells me that
Yo.
Do that again here, Fog.
Dust.
Rock on. Hard times coming. Going. Rockfall coming. I gather no more. Tiny coming in. Yes. Of course. The Rolling Stone. Forward.
Denied.
I gather no loss. You thought it. Rolling out. Of course. Living large. Head for the door. Going. Right away. Rolling out. I'm under attack. Yes. Tiny coming in. Sure. Rock on. Rock on. Of course. Right away. Rolling. You got it.
They're thrashing your middle tower.
Rolling out.
Your middle tower is under attack.
A rolling stone. Going. I gather no loss. Forward. Sure. Smash them! Head for the quarry! Tiny! Yes!
Denied. Many thanks.
We've a quarry to settle. Sure. I gather no loss. Head for the quarry. Forward. Going. Right away. Not yet. Rock on. A rolling stone. I'm under attack.
Double kill. would appear Dire have fortified their structures. The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Right away.
Invisibility.
Head for the quarry.
Someone's bottom tower might be in trouble. Middle tower is in the middle of an attack. Killing spree. They're slashing your middle tower.
A rolling stone. Rock on. Head for the quarry. Going.
Shadows, take us.
Rolling.
Violently dominating.
Forward. Tiny coming in. Of course.
It is foul.
I got no.
Radiant have fortified their structures. Hold your applause. Middle tower is in the middle of an attack. Double kill!
Head for the quarry.
Low, 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 low. Nonsa naman nun. Low, low. Low, low, low.
I'm under attack.
Oh, good. You've destroyed the enemy's bottom tower.
Going.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Rolling out.
Low, 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 low. Mute na sila.
Rolling stone. Rush. Head for the quarry.
Double kill! Triple kill, triple kill!
Money and bones, money and bones.
We'll connect onto
They're
him.
gonna see him.
He's caught.
They get the brambles into the fear. Malady's
Money.
self there with that
Ravage again.
satanic. He's
That's going to be a difficult cookie to crack. We'll have to see how they do deal with him because, my goodness, Heart and Shiva's now picked up from him. He's going to be hard. And he's going to be able to give a lot of information, too, for the team because he can just play in that front line.
Headstone.
The prize is mine.
Rolling stone. Rolling. Dirty landslide. Going. Sure.
towers deliciously obliterated.
A rolling stone. Of course. Mighty smash. Sure. Of course. Head for the quarry. Sure. Rock on. I gather no.
It would appear Dire has fortified their structure. The enemy just let their top tower fall.
Rolling out. Rolling.
The enemy's top tower has fallen, and so have their sewers. The enemy's top barracks have fallen. The enemy's top barracks have toppled. Dire have fortified their structures. Just the enemy's middle barracks won't be a problem now.
I gather no loss. Going. Rolling stone. Rock on.
Tough to bring down.
We have it. Outside of the base.
Forward, notice.
Moses. Gonna try and see what he can force out of Yandex.
Arrow will connect to Taniks in.
Oh, it's a beautiful two-man avalanche. Gets it onto the two of them. The Tombstone Save's going to be there to buy time for...
Of course. Forward. Attack.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
A rolling stone.
The enemy's middle tower is gone and forgotten. Radiant victory.
But DM, but he's so low, will be able to get out. Blink away. TP's out of this. DM, is he going to live? Nearly gets caught by 9 class, but the TP succeeds just in time.
Malady, though, doesn't look like he'll be so lucky. Back in the tombstone he goes, but inevitably will get brought down. That was the
Support's
DD.
gone.
DD from Satanic coming in.
I mean, Vision, do they want to do anything with this?
Wait, it was the DD, wasn't it? Am I crazy? He did have a DD, right?